So be it. I'm not gonna be happy about it, but...
You could just do, like, an epilogue where it's like, and then the world got fucking destroyed. The end. New campaign.
Let's go!
The chosen ones couldn't get their shit together, so no more world.
Well, it wouldn't be the first time.
Honestly.
In this world, no, it isn't.
Like, canonically speaking, in this campaign, would it be the first
time?
You're not the first nor the second.
I mean,
there was
probably won't be the last
thing to, like, just push the problem off into the next generation.
I know, right?
Also,
come on.
Yes. Also, here's the map, like the map of the region you're in. At least those of you that are on roll 20.
Home sweet. Don't mind that tire fire over
there. Which tire fire?
Yes.
Exactly.
Don't mind that tire fire over there. Oh wait, it's my sister. Never mind.
Are you talking about the country that is called Volcanus?
Wouldn't you like to know, Weatherman?
Hey, wouldn't you like to know, Weather Boy?
Well, get fucked. Not Nekomata God.
Hey, I'm here at MSU. That's at BYU.
Yeah, okay, and? Thou shalt not put any gods before Nekomata God.
Anyway. Last week you had a nice chat with a archdruid. Well, actually, you had a nice chat with a direwolf who turned out to be an archdruid.
Yep.
We got really lucky that we didn't have to listen to Arson's direwolf that he's been learning on Duolingo.
Truly.
Arson can talk to animals based purely on vibes, okay?
Well, I think we've already covered he's a Disney princess.
So yeah, it's purely just vibes-based communication with them.
Yeah. Especially since normally Disney princesses sing to animals to get them to do what they want. I get the feeling Arson's not a singer.
When's Arson's jaunty musical tune?
I feel like as though Arson would be, like, into really bad music. He's 16, so he's not gonna have good taste. I would listen to, like, those, like, hero who became villain playlists unironically.
Let's see. I went to a memorial area for previous groups that were chosen by the Twin Divines, such as yourselves.
What a bunch of losers.
I mean, you're not wrong. All of them failed at some point. Except...
they were losers.
Yeah, except the Druids party, because they were actually successful in doing what they were supposed to be doing.
Yeah, go Druids.
Well, if it's any solace, at least we know that Sturbon will survive.
It's just one of those things where it's like they're the one that does all the work in the group project.
Well, given our actual party, that makes sense.
Well, it mostly makes sense. You are also all given advice about your particular roles. Miss Olivia is in denial that she's giving Fleur bad dreams. Well, actually, bad visions, not necessarily dreams. And after your little chat, the Archdruid took Cerebon to go burn the forest. Daehun explored the island. And
Abomination Swan.
not an abomination spawn. It's
beautiful, but it's spawned from abominations.
And Arson, Sorath, Miss Olivia, and Chomper had a drinking competition, which, to everyone's surprise, Chomper won.
I can't believe this, honestly.
Honestly, yes. The female lightweight that has never drunken alcohol in her life beat the alcoholic.
Alcoholics. Plural.
Yeah. Listen, it was because I accidentally drank like Tiefling Everclear, okay? I feel like I should get a pass.
Well, she was
drinking regular alcohol.
Yes, well, even after being given the Tiefling Everclear, she still managed to stay conscious.
She's a pseudo-dragon again.
And she was peer pressured into taking that Everclear. She didn't want to, but it's like, well, you're all insisting. This stuff doesn't taste very good, but you're all insisting, and I don't know what the proper protocol is for turning this down.
I mean, you could just say no, but don't do that. Just drink it.
Yeah. Does Chomper know that?
No.
Oh, God. We have to do Reagan-era administration-era anti-drug propaganda for Chomper.
Oh my God, can we find the fucking... that, like, cartoon crossover where it was just one big, like, long anti-drug campaign, but it had, like, Garfield and Bugs Bunny, and, like, the chipmunks were there, and, like...
I don't know, this is the first time I'm hearing about it.
Oh, look it up, it's great. It's the musical.
I will probably forget about it.
I'll see if I can post it later.
And I can now confirm that at least 3 months have passed in game since the start of the campaign. And I haven't decided when, but it is close to fall, if not fall. But regardless, after staying the evenings sharing your stories of rabbit fishing with the druid and getting s'mores, probably.
Spores.
Did I say s'mores? I meant to say s'mores.
Yes, I'm glad to see we also have spores. No clue what we'll use these for. But we must keep them away from arson at all cost.
Boo.
Well, yeah, I'm making really, really concerned that I'm saying one thing but thinking another. Regardless, afterwards, you hopped back on your boat, continued on your journey to Agia. And that is where we left off. The ship is now coming into the port of a decently sized city. And also, Miss Olivia, I pretty much just gave you the PSA of what to do and not to do.
Yes. Remember, kids, if a god is out offering you something funny, just say no. It won't work, but, moral high ground.
You have greater principles at that point.
Also, Libertas, for the love of the gods, Don't use those filthy fucking names your people gave them. Use their actual names.
And what would that be?
They're real fucking names. Before you stole and bastardized my culture.
Oh no, not your culture.
Look, cultural appropriation is a real deal, okay?
I'm not saying it's not, but I have a feeling like though you care about this slightly less than you're putting out.
Maybe not me personally, but also the gods are vengeful little bitches, and we're not technically on land, so I can still say that.
Like, I feel like as though this is more of like less cultural appropriation and more just like a Greek versus Roman situation where they're literally the same gods, just with slightly different names.
You can shut the fuck up. Those are pale imitations of our gods, and you know it.
Okay, whatever you say.
Okay. Now, I had to pull up the map on Asgars to actually see what the name of the city is. It is Spiros. So, order the Swan. What are your goals? What is it that you are doing now that the ship is pulled into port?
Alright, so first order of business. Go to a public bathhouse.
Why?
You all fucking smell.
There's a reason why I haven't been turning into a direwolf lately.
You all smell, and we're going to a palace.
Actually, I just smell like salt. I've been swimming in the ocean.
Also, I just kind of smell like brimstone naturally, so like.
It's not really gonna fix arson at all.
Bathing's not really a thing we do.
Okay, well, specifically speaking, do you want Daehoon to go in there smelling like Daehoon?
Human, go take a shower.
Wait, hold up. I actually have to check something. Hey, Libertas, if this gets out of hand, can you, stamp it out as show prestidigitation, a small bottle of extra virgin olive oil, and just sort of pour it on Arson's hair to see if it reacts?
God damn it.
Seriously?
Okay.
Look, it's very important.
Okay, wait, hold on.
Does Arson's fire hair, flare up like a fucking,
Wait, am I basically just like a walking stove for you people?
No.
I mean, you put the olive oil on salad, and you don't. So.
Yes, but historically, Romans and Greeks used olive oil instead of soap.
Actually, olive oil has many uses besides just salad. But also, I really want to make sure that he's not going to light the entire fucking building on fire.
Yeah, first of all, how dare you? I am in control of my beautiful fire hair, which I keep underneath my hood at all times.
Okay. You also smell a lot better, by the way.
Yes, and speaking of...
cooking olive oil, so I guess you're right.
Okay, and speaking of arson, the fish that was put into your...
What? I didn't put fucking acid in your arm? Yet.
Oh my god.
Hey, you're the one that argued in favor of being volcanic.
That's true. I am technically volcanic, so I guess no fish could survive in my water arm.
Look, Arson, you gotta wait for the acid breath to form before I put acid in your arm, okay?
Wait, since I technically am acidic, could I handle acid?
Not at this moment.
Damn it. Oh, but you said at this moment. That implies a change.
That implies that I'll think about it. But I don't want to think about it right now.
So if we just pour like a fuck ton of bleach into Arson's water orb, would it cancel out the acidity so that specific body part is null to acid damage?
Well, considering I don't know the acidity of volcanic water off the top of my head, you could either neutralize it or make his arm basic.
Well, yeah, but I mean, I'm saying if we do make it alkaline, then it would neutralize any other acid that he came in contact with. Never mind the fact that he's now has bleach running up his veins and into his body. I'm sure it'll work out for Arson in the end.
Will it?
Well, you're going to the soul wall, so take that for a grain of salt.
Well, I thought we had...
His face is just like deadpan. Just, oh god.
Okay, so you're going with the olive oil treatment. No, you can actually come then. I'm not gonna throw you head first into a fucking public bath, but
Gee,
for the most part, you can actually bathe, so that's good. Libertas, you know what to fucking do.
Yes.
Yeah, just show them prestidigitation a roll a saran wrap. Take Daehoon and when he takes off his armor, just wrap over the Hanafuda that Fleur gave him, so no water can leak in. Because I swear to the gods, if that thing comes off, you're probably dead.
I will be sure to keep an extra eye on it.
Thank you. And fucking Sturbon, I don't know.
What?
Yeah, I mean, you smell like salt, so You know what? Fine, let us go. Oh yes, Silver. Wait, you are legitimately just first slave. Well, act it.
I'm not a slave.
It's going to keep him from getting killed.
How so?
The Ozamar are really fucking racist here.
Oh. How racist are they against tieflings?
Very.
Second-class citizens.
Yeah, we are second-class citizens. But on the upside, we are a diplomat. But on the upside, we are technically so we do have immunity.
Okay. Yeah. Do they have any opinions towards Fire Ganassi, or
we have you are literally the end of my life, and I've been to other worlds.
Sweet, so they're probably going to say that they see me as some sort of freak and try to kill me. I'll keep that in mind.
Either that, or they'll see you as the son to fucking Apollo, and you might get ushered into a temple.
Oh no. That's even worse.
He has a weapon. He might just be a demon. Or
let's wrap the water arm up, actually. Because you know well, okay, look. The Helios or Apollo cult is a lot better for him than freakish abomination that deserves to be murdered.
I mean, he's in a group with 3 tieflings. Well, 4 tieflings actually. If you can.
Okay, the point.
He might be considered something of infernal origin.
Okay, well, the point stands that we should probably still wrap the fucking thing up. Do you have anything to do that, or should I
I still have my old bandage when I first had my water arm. So.
Oh wait, you have the fucking scarf that Audrey gave you. I forgot. I didn't know that, but I legitimately forgot.
I didn't even really remember that. I was just well, I remember that when we first figured it out, Audrey was shit and wrapped it. So I assume I still have that.
Yeah, Audrey did like explicitly give it to you to remember her by.
Sweet. So I'm gonna use that, and now I look stylish too. So it'll just be a
Yeah.
fashion statement.
You got it like dangling
Stylish.
off, breezing in the wind slightly.
Hell yeah, I look fly as hell.
That's surprisingly fashion forward of you, Arson.
You know, being around
Alright.
you people and not living in a dumpster has really brought me into the world.
Hey, don't knock fucking dumpster living.
I no longer look like a gremlin. I look like a fancy gremlin.
You're no longer Diogenes.
That said, speaking of which, all of you do not fucking talk. Just let Fleur do it.
Hey,
Sounds
what?
like I'd be
Fleur,
better
do
off
stuff.
fishing off the boat.
Oh
Wait,
yeah,
what?
actually, once we get to the palace, Fleur's the only one who gets to talk. Maybe Libertas.
How do they feel about dogs or direwolves?
Dogs? Dogs are cool. Direwolves are fucking terrifying in the civilized setting.
Quick, be a
You know
direwolf.
that?
Yes. Just wondering if I should just be a direwolf so I don't have to worry about this.
You know, honestly, the Bacillus probably would buy it if I said that you're my emotional support direwolf. Honestly, I'll leave that one up to you.
I mean, there's no telling what situation will come across up there. I mean, I'm in good standing right now, but I might wait to use your wild shape.
Fine.
Now, it might be harder to sell emotional support Allosaurus. Just saying.
So-
I am a masterclass bullshitter, but even I think that might be a bit difficult.
I'm sure being an Allosaurus is just fine.
So yeah, let's get off the fucking boat and join up with the other party.
Alright, fine.
And
Alright.
Arson, mind your step. I want to see what happens when your water arm connects with the entire ocean.
Neither do I.
That'd be interesting.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
You'd kill the fish that were in its home. Well, one of the fish,
Oh yeah,
that's for
I
sure.
probably should let them wait. Fuck. He like takes the scarf out for a little second, dumps out the fish. And he's like, okay, we're good.
Wait, hold up. Before you wrap that up, she'll pour just a little bit more olive oil into it. That way it smells like cooking fish instead of like
Oil and
raw
water
steam.
don't mix. It's just gonna float on top now.
It's going to get his scarf dirty.
It's gonna smell better.
Oh my god.
What would you prefer? I stir it up slightly, saute it over a warm fire.
Yeah, you know, just put it on a light simmer. Here, I'll do it myself. And he puts his arm on top of his head.
Actually, that smells pretty fucking good. Not gonna lie.
I am not a soup for you to enjoy.
Pasta. You know, we can make water arm pasticcia later. So.
Ooh, let's put that in all caps. There we go. Alright.
Mean to me.
Alright.
Hey, it's your quote. You're the one that said it.
Like, it's the circumstances.
Alright, anyway, so you head to the baths, and at least all the women take full advantage of the fact that they were at a bath. do Starborn and Arson actually go in and take a bath?
Why not? If we're here.
I guess the Arson would want to be like inconspicuous, but he's not going to get into the bath because that might lead to problems.
Just like, hey, society, everything becomes a steam bath.
Like literally, like on one hand, his body heat will literally just start making the water boil, and on the other hand, if his arm gets into the bath, he has no idea what will happen.
All right, well, so
I kind of love the idea of like just half of this pool-sized bath, like the rest of the party is like enjoying themselves, and the other half is just Arson alone in a sauna.
no, so well,
the sauna, that wouldn't be so bad. I think you would actually enjoy that.
Well,
you create the sauna.
I mean, there is actually like a hot room that's effectively like a sauna, but the point.
Oh my god! What if he goes getting so hot, like literally like the heat of a like a mini volcano, and everyone has to leave except him? Like, how's everyone leaving?
Well,
no, they're tiefling bathhouses. The hot room is very hot.
Oh, that's
as a matter of fact. Don't let Mayhoon in because he might burn.
He's probably like the only one other than a tiefling that can go in and actually enjoy it then, and everyone's like, is this a tiefling? Like, how is he able to be in here?
Well, so the situation would be okay, so you're a human, you two are tieflings, and what in the underworld are you?
Well, it is a tiefling. You just didn't get enough oxygen in the room, you know? Got a little messy.
Okay, so...
Wait, this is also in Fantasy Ancient Greek, so Arson doesn't know what Liv just said behind his back.
Yep.
He just feels slightly offended because it's Liv.
Like, I can tell.
And very traditional for Mediterranean baths. I know Turkish baths are pretty similar to Roman baths, so I would assume that Greek baths are similar to that.
Yes. Where are you going with that, though?
Well, Roman.
If you're suggesting that it's unisex, no.
No, not that. No, I don't even think the Romans had well, they may have had unisex, but
they did after the First Century AD.
They did after the what?
As of the First Century AD onwards, they had unisex bathhouses.
All my textbooks had segregated, but semantics. They are not unisex.
Oh, good. I would love to talk Fleur down from that.
And yeah, it's interesting, Liv. Normally, Fleur is bothered by people not wearing clothes, but it seems that once she sees what the bath is like here, she isn't bothered at all. Something about Ryokan back home.
Honey, nobody understands your moon speak here. And for the love of the gods, I heard you practicing with Sorath. She's currently elsewhere, busy, but for the love of the gods, do not try imitating us
either. That's all I have to say about that. If any of you are unfamiliar with Roman-style baths, you're going to have to look that up yourselves.
Great. Arson now smells like slightly al dente pasta.
After an hour or two, you all leave the baths and start heading over towards the palace. Now, Liv, the cityscape is a bit different from how you remember it. It almost seems like everyone's gotten poorer. I mean, not by a lot, but it is noticeable.
Oh. Wait, are we still going with the meme that, like, the most squalor anyone lives in is an upper middle class lifestyle anywhere else?
No.
Okay. That would... Because I would have loved to hear Arson's rant about capitalism then.
Yeah, I was preparing it too.
Yeah, that's mildly disconcerting.
I got a PowerPoint presentation.
Arson, put away the projector.
No.
Arson, now's not the time.
Besides, no one will understand you.
It's always the time.
Look, I can translate it into my native tongue. But, like, come on, dude. Just don't.
Alright, so good. Now that I know that was a meme. And that you weren't serious about it.
No, definitely not.
So, not as bad as I first put it, but yes, still.
Yes. Interesting.
And among the other changes, that the palace sits up on a hill which you would normally have to walk up towards, but it appears that since you have left, they have invented an elevator of sorts.
Oh, damn, that's whack. I didn't teach him how to do that one. You know, I alone would have been, like, grateful that they finally decided to add fucking stairs, but, you know, this is nice.
It works. And...
Nah.
Let's just go.
With this elevator type device, it's not built into the wall, but it's like a semi-enclosed cabin that goes up the slope of the hill into the palace proper.
Oh wait, fuck. This is like your guys' first time on release. Hold up. As Liv pulls out her violin and starts playing elevator music for Starbuck and Arson.
There is another individual in there with you. But he doesn't pay much mind, though if someone bumps into him, he'll say something that no one seems to understand.
Like a different language, or?
Yes.
Okay.
Huh. Neat.
Is that all?
Yeah. Sorath would follow her sister's lead and join in with the elevator music, but, like, she doesn't know what elevator music is.
Probably playing something orchestral.
Yeah.
Definitely not elevator music, but but no one except Liv knows that.
Yes.
And then gets to the top, the doors open, and you have arrived at the palace.
Alright, so on your left you will see pompous assholes, and on your right you will see pompous assholes. those over there are brown nosers, and that was an upstart philosopher who had to eat hemlock. Any questions?
Sounds like fun.
I must say that that was much nicer than going up and around the hill.
Yeah, I mean, I didn't expect them to skip fucking stairs, but like, it's nice regardless.
Anyway, the throne room is this way. And Libertas will start leading it off in the direction.
Oh yeah, Liv is checking her old company, her Fiona company mandated watch, pocket watch. Like, I could have gotten there so much quicker.
But nonetheless, arrive in the throne room.
All right, so gang, remember the plan. Don't fucking talk, and Chomper, very quickly, please pass tons on our actual diplomat.
All right.
It would be cool if she could, understand what they're saying.
Yes.
Chomper, there you are.
That's the point, Arson. Don't you fucking understand magic?
No. I've never used magic before.
That doesn't surprise me. You honestly sound like you're winging it, I'm not gonna lie.
Just move my hands, I just move my hands and stuff happens. Why it happens is lost on me.
Magic is more than just, waving your hands and making weird noises, but, if it works for you...
Is it, though? Gotten this far.
Alright.
Sometimes there's blood sacrifices.
Okay, so since I don't think I have Daehun's character sheet, I think I might just say that Oh, wait, no! There we go, he does have equipment. Surprisingly. Never mind then.
Shocking.
I can actually do stuff with his character. Alright, anyway. And the throne room is pretty much what you see.
Oh, cool. They got a new patron for the throne room. Glad to see it. The old one was kind of shit.
Shall we?
Yeah.
Let me just get let's see if I can grab Chomper without grabbing Arson. Right.
Wonderful. Drag Arson by his heels into a cave.
Oh god. Do not do that. Not go well.
Chomper, please just give him a little bit of encouragement so he actually enters.
Wait, come on, Arson.
Oh boy.
We don't want to be rude. Move the token.
No heart.
Alright, so you can actually just speed up your movements, zoom out so you don't have to constantly move a little bit.
We're making a slow, dramatic entrance.
Yeah, it was drama.
Alright then.
No, don't put us back. Wait, I changed my mind.
Shit, always best.
So, 2 steps forward, 1 step back, eh? What the uppercut would have liked.
What the who would have liked?
It was just wait, that wasn't dramatic enough. Can we do it again?
Fuck, I'm sorry. Fuck, I'm sorry, my lord. Can we try again?
Just pretend that didn't happen.
We'll give us 10, 15 minutes. We'll be back.
It's like, don't look. You're making it worse.
Come on, move over there. All right, and you all. Silvar will be right behind Fleur for obvious reasons. Chomper is with Arson on his shoulder. Say Daewin's over here.
Shara defo hiding with the druid.
Okay.
Don't worry about it. Shara's scared.
Alright, so, up on the throne is, what, Liv has previously described as, on a scale of 1 to 10, he is Apollo. Like, just one step under Apollo.
Yes. She's stupid, but not a fucking idiot.
Steps off or stands up and says, "Oh, it has been a while. Sorath and Miss Livia, what brings you back?"
Sorath just gives sort of like a winky face, like a sly one, as Liv just sort of goes and just motions her hand, which is now, fucking dragon claws, but that's beside the point, over to Fleur. A diplomat, my liege.
I see. Libertas steps forward and is begging your pardon, but if I may, my business is arguably less important than hers. So I think that you would want to devote more time to that, so I will get what I have to say out of the way. Xenon acknowledges what he says. And Libertas again steps forward and says, "You had sent us on a mission to go ahead and find this infamous thief that has been stealing from various nobles throughout your lands. Well, I am pleased to say we know where that thief is, and we know how they've been stealing from your retinue. You see, the true thief of this situation is fraud. You see, various..."
You're staring in the back of my head. Quit it.
What?
Arson, I can feel you stabbing in the back of my head. Quit it. I'm not the thief.
It's just like glaring daggers.
And all of this is in fantasy Greek, by the way.
Got it.
Well, I imagine Liv still said that. Or whispered it.
I mean, part of that is like, yes, yeah, Liv would have still said that to Arson, but also I imagine Arson was doing it anyways.
Liv did something, I can feel it.
In my bones.
You see, there was no real thief. The various lords throughout your court were faking these thefts in order to take from the royal treasury. But they knew that people would investigate this. So, they hired a person or a group of individuals. Well, it started off with one individual, but then as more and more started to take advantage of this offering, more people were required to get in on this. And so, they hired these people to take the wealth that they claimed was stolen and hide it far to the north. My companions, who are not with me at the moment, are on their way to this country called the Calvian Empire to apprehend these hired thieves and take back what was forcefully stolen. Well, that is good to hear, Libertas. Come again with your companions, and you shall be paid for your efforts. Libertas will bow graciously and step back. To all of you, since she has had tongues cast on her, it sounds like whatever language you consider your native language. Whatever that may be. And I won't go fully into detail about what she says, but explain that her home country was made aware of attacks or made aware of piracy in their waters by their people, and that they sent her as an ambassador to establish connections, since this region was, for the most part, unheard of up until recently. And that she has a letter from Princess Silvarus. Zan will usher her forward and should hand him the note and step back down. So, as he's reading the note, he'll say out loud to Liv and Sorath, "It pleases me that you are here, for I know of your plight concerning your father, and, well, I figured you would want something of his."
Oh, to be completely honest, we're more pissed off that we didn't get a kill. Yeah, sure.
Yes, and speaking of his death, I have been forced to, in recent times, to house his executioner. A foreigner from the north who has great wrath towards you, Hope. No, pleasure.
Yes, Hope. I remember my
Yeah, the cook. The cook. No, you said. Yeah, great wrath towards you, pleasure. It says putting the note in, putting the note away. She is alive and well, and you might be pleased. Well, you may or may not be pleased to know that she is the inciting incident of a civil war.
Huh. You know, she was voted least likely to start a civil conflict in our. Huh.
Yes, well, some young fool has made the mistake of calling her a cat.
Oh. That explains
It's
it.
game over then.
Yeah. No, like, honestly, Arson, it was game over. I know you do not understand a word he's speaking, but it was game over. Speaking of which, don't call her. She will eviscerate you.
Yes, and we did punish her for this, of course, but those connected to this unfortunate individual thought we were being too lenient, and thought it wise to take up the opportunity to rise up.
Huh. Well, yeah, I don't take you for a fool. You wouldn't kill her. She's the only one of us that did her fuck.
Yes, and because of her fighting prowess, she has inspired a number of people to follow her as a group of mercenaries.
Daehoon, cover your crotch. I'm not turning around, but I know better. Interesting. Great. So, civil conflict. Wonderful. Dad got executed, and you were the ones to kill him. Great.
Yes, and his execution. Yes, and his executioner is behind you. Hold on.
What do you mean? Daehoon, what the fuck did you do?
Not Daehoon, but us. And you see an Arakokra, an elf of some kind with the colors of autumn. A paladin and a tiefling, which Daehoon, Sterbon, and Arson recognize. And Silvar.
Yay.
Liv and Fleur and Chomper were not present, so do not recognize these people. Except for the paladin, which Liv you recognize as your former fiance's brother.
Oh, cool. I'm gonna get the paladin toaster ready. Anyone want to roast marshmallows?
I mean, I'm down.
Works for me.
You three can stand back. This is just between me and him.
You don't see all of you. Well, except you two. The paladin, you, and whoever she is. Point over to Fleur. Are scheduled. Well, you ought to be placed under arrest.
Oh yeah, you and what army?
I think they have an army. Like, there's a literal army somewhere.
Sterbon, there's 4 of them. That's not an army, and you fucking know it.
This is a palace, so you can pull guards from anywhere.
But actually, like, also completely separate conflict. I'm not going after the Basilias.
Oh.
I mean, if we could just, like, loosen up a pile of gold, we could just pretend to buy them and then stab them in the back when they realize it's fake gold.
Why would we?
Why?
Why would we buy out the the Kalakis live, like, by far the best life of any of the mercenaries, but also, why the fuck would you try and do that? No matter how big of
trouble.
Arson, no matter how big our collective illusions are, I'm sure Xerxes can conjure up more actual gold.
Well, it's just like, good old trick never stopped me when I got hunted by mercenaries. It's
but
like,
no, I mean,
like, carrot in a box, and then you close the box, and then you stab the box.
Yeah, okay, sure, fine. We can, like, we can buy out, like, any of the native mercenaries if they're coming for our heads. We could probably buy out the infernal mercenaries if they're coming for our heads. Yes. But that motherfucker right over there? No, I'm getting the paladin toaster.
Okay.
Yes.
Personal.
Yes. Well, you are... Daehun Stormbender, you are under arrest for the possession of a demon. Miss Olivia, you are under arrest for the corruption of a cleric and consorting with a devil. Blondie over there, you are under arrest for conspiring with the Fae.
Oh, that one also conspires with the Fae as she just throws Silvar under the bus.
W2F!
Also, like, I'll have you know, me and Lady Fiona have broken off our relationship. I have moved on to other employment.
Which is where she's trying to cut us off, which is wonderful.
Yeah, it's great. Anana has dental. I mean, their fucking false idols don't have dental. Fiona certainly doesn't. And you think I'm really gonna get in bed with a Fae? Actually, Iran's kinda hot. I would do that. Not gonna lie.
Both Fleur and Silver just give you a what? What?
You heard me, and I stand by what I said.
Well, actually, not so much of a what as a dude W2F. Look.
Look, my virtue name is Pleasure. I literally cannot help it.
Yeah, living up to the name, I see. Wonderful.
My mom is a succubus.
True.
Like,
True.
I mean, is physically in my soulless blood. Because, yes, fun fact, Arson, I don't have a soul, so I'm not going to the soul wall.
Then where would you? Just wherever you sold your soul to?
Well, I mean, I think Anana's supposed to claim me after death, but if not, I just sort of poof as a fiendish being that, like, eats other men's souls.
Ah, great. Can't wait.
Sounds
Nah.
terrifying.
No, actually, if you catch on quickly enough, a succubus is quite easy to deal with. They're kind of like leeches.
Yeah,
I am really,
souls.
I'm really glad Mom isn't here to hear that. Like,
Nah.
I'm really glad Mom isn't here to hear that.
So they gonna try and cut Daehun now.
Yes.
'Cause
In fact,
Look, if they wanna try
these
and kill
these
Daehun-
two individuals draw their weapons. These two spread their wings.
Okay, so if they want to kill Daehun, should we just run and watch the entire palace explode?
Do you just want to leave Daehun?
I just want to see a palace explode.
His sword and Fleur kind of stands at the ready for a fight.
Like, don't get me wrong, I do want to still murder the fucking paladin because of personal reasons, but, like, honestly, it would be kind of funny to watch Daehun just go at it alone.
True.
Now, the elf-looking person.
By, like, birthright and also, like, blood-hearted. To tell you, Xerxes said, like, if we do abandon Daehun, you should probably run with us.
The elf-looking person right here points his sword over and says, "Get them!" And I need everyone to roll initiative as soon as I get that up. Not dynamic lighting.
Yes. Dynamic lighting.
No, not dynamic lighting.
That's what we need in this well-lit throne room of a palace.
Ah, Fleur.
Sweetheart. So
I see
far, honey.
Feybound people are not rolling too well.
Soul, you got an 11.
How the heck did Arson get a 0?
Arson got a 0.
No, he got 11.
Like, come on, I know I suck, but I should at least have 2.
You do suck. At least you're admitting it.
Alright, is that 18, Miss Olivia?
Yes.
Alright, Adding you. Shara had an 11. Liv had the 18. Not the 189.
No, the 11 was Sorath.
11 is Sorath.
I believe?
It says Shara.
Well, yeah, but it depends on what name tag I have. No, that's definitely Sorath. Shara does not have, like, a 6 in initiative.
Well.
Shara did get a fucking 11, too.
How? Well, at least the healer is,
Well, I'm glad the important one, the one that's keeping us fucking alive, is doing well.
Alright. Yarkov.
Chomper, if we make it out of here alive, I will treat you to some convenient street food. Okay?
Alright.
Great.
Alright, so, what did... Okay, so Shara also got an 11?
Yeah, both of them got an 11. Technically, Sorath would go before him because 6 over 2.
Alright, so we got Cerebon, we got Fleur, Silvar, Arson, Liv, Sorath, Shara, Tianshi, Chomper, Dehu, and Yarko.
I think... Wait, does Shara outspeed fucking person? No, I have to know. No, we have the same Shara and Arson have the same initiative.
2? Wonderful.
Yeah, well, they both rolled an 11, but they also have a 2 in Dex. Or plus 2 in Dex.
Alright, so, Arson, do you want to go before Shara or after Shara?
I will remind you that Shara is a master swordsman. Somehow.
Do you want to go before or after? Oh, I forgot Libertas.
Have a chat for Libertas. Yeah, that helps us not die a lot.
Okay, again. Who's going... who's going first? Is it Arson or Shara?
Again, I'll leave that to Soul, because Shara isn't a familiar.
Arson, you want to go before the line or after?
Faster than a lion, at least.
You want to be faster than a lion.
I do.
Alright.
A baby lion.
The baby lion is a master swordsman.
Alright.
Still.
Alright, so, up first is Pure Nissel. So, Pure, let me see what you have. Oh, none of those. Wait a minute. Nope. Not that one. No. No, that will be better than anything. Wait. No. Alright. So, she is going to take to the sky and fly up. So, this is not necessarily representative of how far away she is. In fact, it's actually not representative. She's further than this by a few feet. Shit, I just closed her thing. And let's do it there.
Oh boy. Yeah. By the way,
He is out of range.
Counterspell has a long range.
It's 60 feet. She's more than 60 feet away.
Yeah, but I don't think Counterspell specifies the target. I believe it specifies the spell, not the caster. I mean, I can check. I might be wrong.
You attempt to interrupt a creature.
Okay.
Yeah.
Well,
So-
F in chat for all of you without fire resistance.
Don't I have fire resistance?
Imagine not having fire resistance.
Well, you also have to make a dex save.
Yeah. Oh, well, Shara's fucking dead, so it doesn't matter.
No!
So is Flur's familiar, too.
Oh, yeah. So,
Wait.
well, hold on.
Deck. Ouch.
Wait.
Alright.
Crispy
Missing
fried
it.
stir when I see one.
Yeah,
before-
Shara's
Oh,
good.
you smell like...
Tension is gone.
Hey, I'm not a wolf yet. I just smell like burnt leather.
Yeah, you do smell like burning flesh. Honestly, actually not the worst thing I've smelled ever. It's
Fleur.
Miss Sora.
How's
Nice,
the
Sora.
rolling so low?
Not
Oh,
nice,
wait,
Sora.
shit. Do I have to roll a dexterity save?
Yes. We
Sorry.
are getting fireballed.
Oh no.
Luckily for Liv, she just meets it. Like, quite literally just meets it.
5.
Oh, cool. So Liv also only takes 5. Neat.
Who else? Chomper. Chomper makes it. Taking only 10 damage. And Daehoon. He takes... he takes full damage.
Wow.
Okay. Oh. Let me just... Alright, so... Let's actually put that back up to full, and then do minus 21. Okay, good. My math was correct. Alright, is that everyone taking the damage?
Mm.
Alright.
Look, I'm just saying, I get it. I like Fireball as a spell too, but like, the majority of us are fire resistant.
doesn't really work against us.
Alright. Liv, guess what?
Oh no. Who would have guessed?
Yeah. Who would've?
I like to think that she's saying that as she's about to get stuck out.
Oh yeah, like as the sword is plunging into her chest, she's just saying that. As
Alright.
the sword is just plunging into her chest, she is just saying that.
Alright. He is using Smite.
On the 20, yeah, the 21 hits, the 9 defo doesn't.
Alright. Now I just need to check what the damage dice for Smite is.
Leave D6.
Paladin? Let's see.
It would help if we had the actual fucking paladin here, I'm just saying.
Oh, wait.
Not least of which to, have us not fucking be murdered.
Okay. Sacred Oath, Channel Divinity. Where the heck is it? There we go. Divine Smite. What level spell slots do you have? Oh boy. Okay. So it is 2d8 full plus 1d8 for each spell level above that. So no, not 1d8.
I'm in danger.
So you take
That's
that much damage.
21. Okay, cool.
All right.
Yes, stabbing deeper.
Cerebon against you. What the heck is this? Oh. I don't think I did that just yet. 16 hit.
Yeah, it hits.
6 piercing damage.
Ouch.
Effing chat.
Live.
Yes. Yes, unfortunately she doesn't have acid breath yet. Also sort of actually meant something. Liv just sort of coughs up, the blood with a smirk on her face, in this bastard's face. Before... Please tell me this is... Yes. Bonus action, Misty Step. She, teleports 30 feet backwards away from him, not provoking an opportunity attack. That's a surprise tool that will help us later. Then, interact with an object. She is going to pull her broom of flying out and then fly up, like, as far as she can, up diagonally this way, presumably over the statue. In which case, she will then do a fun thing that is involving not being stabbed to death. And that fun thing is, does a natural 20 hit?
Gee, I don't know.
Just making sure. Okay. Yeah, then he takes that, and then the second light spell does another natural 20 hit.
What the heck? Well, you're certainly lucky.
Well, she does kind of hate this man's guts.
Your rage is just working in her favor.
Yeah,
Alright.
really just seeping through. She's seeing more red than arson.
Alright, so Libertas heard that you want to reserve your call claimsies on the paladin, so he's gonna rage and go over here.
Aw, that's so sweet.
Hey, it's Libertas.
You're letting me get my revenge hour.
And he takes out a sword that blazes with sunlight and strikes at him twice, which I'm pretty sure both hit. Yes. Wow, almost the same damage. That is 21 points of damage. Cerebon.
Fun. So, the person who just bloody stabbed me, does she have metal armor on?
This guy?
Yeah, she, I don't know.
No. I mean, he is not wearing armor, but he does have a short sword and a shield.
That's what
Those are metal.
A bird boy or the bird, does that have metal? I'm guessing no.
No.
Okay, well, whatever.
Hey, I called dibs on the fucker that stabbed me, okay?
I know.
Okay. Thank you.
Fine, then I guess I just light her shield and her sword up, I guess.
One or the other. You can't have both.
Well, then definitely the sword. I don't want to get stabbed again. You me?
I don't blame you.
Okay. First off, counterspell.
Do you have to roll for that, or?
No,
Unless you're
upcasting it.
Well, no, because it would still be a third level spell against a third level spell. And Cerbon shouldn't have fourth level spell slots yet.
Alright then.
That's just rude.
I know. Now you know what Arthur feels when Sorath does it.
It could be a lot worse.
It could be.
She's able to do it to wild shape. I might be a bit more upset.
No, that's not a spell. That's a magical ability, and that's different.
And plus, she already counterspelled your heat metal, so.
Yeah.
Alright. And
But also our company has a strict no dying policy.
No dying policy.
It is literally rule number 1 in the 535 rules of our code of conduct.
Fine, now I guess I'll join the, let's see here.
Rule number 2 is no joining death cults.
Why?
We've had trouble with it in the past, okay?
No joining death cults. Why? Intriguing. Oh, I can't do that, can I? Okay. Yeah, so I guess I just flip off the bloody, mage then.
That's what we off you turn into an Allosaurus.
No, that's a challenge rating of 2. Wait, I'm 6. Can I do an Allosaurus, actually?
You can.
Yes.
Yeah, then I turn into an Allosaurus.
Alright then.
It's just an Allosaurus flipping this wizard off.
Alright, then we'll move. Yep. I'll move Cerbon over here. So. I think that will at least. I think that will.
Shunt him back. You know, large creature and all.
Massive Allosaurus in the middle of this melee.
Alright. I tell you don't move anywhere. So, bird person's turn. Let's see. I think Aarakocra have a pretty good flying speed. Aarakocra, 50 feet flying speed. So, takes off into the air. Say to there and up. And, he did have significantly, so well, how far away were you? You were 20 feet away. Well, I just gotta pull out the Pythagorean theorem.
No, ancient Greece. It's only right.
Right triangle calculator. See, the hypotenuse would be 50 feet. And no A, but B is 20. So, and okay, so upwards 46 feet. So that would put you, let's see, B 50, A 45. Well, 46. Yep, that is definitely with 60 feet away. Wrong character sheet. Alright, so what spell? Okay. Oh, and what was the 20. Okay. Now, this may be the fire sphere, but I'm just doing it for the radius. Trying to see where would be the most optimal place for this.
Math, I see. It's Black Friday night. You gotta stop doing that, man.
Alright, that would be clipping the two of you. So that would be clipping Arson and Liv.
How large is the radius?
20 feet.
She's 50 feet in the air. She's on the broom, remember?
That is a good point.
You make a valid case.
Well, no, there's a reason why. Nope. So, best bang for the buck? Over this way. As I move it so that it's getting just them. And Arson, you're going to be happy that...
It's like, I am fire resistant, but
You're not
Sleet
sleet
storm.
resistant. You are fire resistant, but you're not sleet resistant.
It's a 20-foot
Yeah.
tall cylinder. Alright.
Oh, 40 feet wide. Well,
Looking at
regardless.
20 feet tall cylinder. It would have still missed.
Hold on, do I have a 40-foot radius? Best I can do is 30. Which is still humongous. But regardless,
Jeez.
Alabon, Sorath, and Dehun need to make what saving throw? Dex save.
I'm guessing.
Heavily obscured.
Just using the Alice bullets, yes.
Yeah. Cover thick ice when the creature
It's
starts.
the same as Starbones.
Oh, well then, you're okay.
Gosh darn it, I'm one below.
Oh, and Dehun.
Good job, Miss Sorath. Bad job, Mr. Dehun.
Let's see. Failed save, falls prone. That is an action range. Nope. He's out of range of Sorath. That's out of range. Back up. just so that we know who is in the range.
That is mildly important.
Sorath, you're up.
Sorath, quickly is going to, run this away and, yell out to Fleur to get back really quickly, as she will, using the 5th level spell slot, do that.
Okay.
So it's going to go like right where Fleur is currently, and she's going to shunt Fleur to the not Allosaurus side,
right,
and sort of just make a sphere over the two of them.
Oh.
My sister would actually kill me if you died.
So wait, that's a hemispherical dome with a radius up to 10 feet. Okay. Okay, I have to go to the library. 10 feet. No. Okay. Come on, spell template. Okay. This might be too big right now. Hold on. That looks right. So, like this?
Yeah, over the two of them. And she does not have a bonus action cantrip. And sort of fucked herself out of using any that she can work with. So she will sort of pull Fleur close, and that way, if for some fucking reason they get through a wall of force, Sorath is shielding Fleur.
Right, so moving Fleur back here.
Yeah, and that's her turn.
Arson.
Alright. Oh boy. Everyone is clustered together. That is not good.
Arson, sweetheart, don't die out there.
I'll do my best. But I'm more worried about accidentally killing everyone. Alright.
Arson, rule 3 is no manslaughter or homicide against fellow party members.
Yeah, remember, there are 2 people down here.
I did notice that. Yeah, it's certainly something I'm going to do. But first things first, Arson is going to cast a twin spell.
Ooh.
And with that, he is able to use sorcery points to cast a spell on himself, but on another willing player. And he's going to cast Haste.
Okay.
On presumably Silvar?
Yeah.
Or Chomper? It would be better on Silvar, but it also has to be a touch spell. So unless you get into, like, Alobon range. I would not recommend that of a sorcerer.
I'm sending over my vibes. Can they not feel my vibes?
Your vibes are atrocious, sweetheart.
No! Okay, alright. Silvar.
Alright, so you use part of your movement to get up to Silvar?
Yeah.
Alright. And
so,
give him haste.
Buddy, I just slapped him on the back and I'm like, do what we will, don't die.
Gives you a thumbs up.
But it's vibrating slightly.
Alright, and then Arson is out of the accidental window he opened, and
can only cast a bonus action cantrip. Or you can make a weapon attack with your haste action.
If that's the case, then
you can also dash with your haste action, which gets you up to like 120 feet.
That's true. Let's see. Which is good. Which is probably good because you're gonna be tired next round.
No, that's until you break concentration, so you're gonna be fine. Okay. Unless you get fucking rest.
Right, so if that's the case, then he is going to cast Firebolt.
That's a. Do you have Quicken spell? Because you could Quicken it.
Well, he used Twin Spell.
Yeah, but he can do it because it's a different spell. I mean, it's burning through sorcery points like a bitch, but it's an option.
If that's the case... Because he said it could use a cantrip.
Yeah, but it has to have a casting time of a bonus action. And you can't cast a spell using the haste action. See how Audrey, every time that she casted haste on herself, would use the main action to cast a cantrip, and then her haste action was always a normal weapon attack.
Alright. Then he is going to... the blue lady.
Are you in range?
Yeah, it's like 80 to... like 80 feet.
Who are you attacking?
Blue lady.
Oh.
That misses.
Well. And then he's just going to get out of dodge.
It's okay, sweetheart. You're trying your best.
No, I fucking didn't. That is a lie.
Yeah, you always give it like a solid 70%, but the point stands. I'm not trying to call you a either.
Alright. That's all you. Silvar. Oh, and also have to move Chomper over here because she's still on your shoulder. Silvar. Your giant thing, is that a bonus action or an action?
Bonus action?
Rune Carver, Rune
Also, I've
Cloud.
never built a Rune Knight, so I don't know.
Bonus action. So, Swollivar appears.
Big Silvar. Yay.
Comes over here, has pack tactics advantage for 4 attacks. And this is with your giant form.
Yeah.
Wow.
Good job, Silvar.
Alright, so that is 18.
Time to do the Evangelion congratulations scene.
Now, is that once per turn? Or is that all of your turn?
Tactics or
No.
the giant strength?
Once on each of your turns. Yeah. One of your attacks. Alright,
yeah,
so...
it would be kind of busted if a level 20 Rune Knight can do it to fucking 8 attacks in a round.
That's a miss. That's a hit. That's a hit. So, nice. 10. And minus 7. Fleur. Can spells be cast through?
So, if it's a line, like, say an Eldritch Blast, no. But as long as she can see the target, and it's not going through the wall itself, then yes. So, like, Toll the Dead will work, but Eldritch Blast won't.
Well, Fleur hasn't had that good of luck with Toll the Dead.
But she's safe, and that's what's important.
I said, yep. Chomper, I'm pretty sure you are going to use your Channel Divinity. As soon as your sheet loads in. Okay, well, first off, hold on, that one was... No, you're going to use this. Placing the bonds between, let's see, between Sorath, no, not, she's not going to do it with Sorath.
Also, she can't get to Sorath. She physically cannot get through the dome, so it doesn't matter.
Alright, then she's going to fly up to Liv and do that between her and Liv.
Hey, or Paw, I don't know.
Daehoon has to use half of his movement to stand up. And gets out of there. Let's see, where's Daehoon's sheet? Right, it's at the top. And he is a level 6, so he attacks twice. Why did that roll twice? It shouldn't be rolling twice. Where did I set toggle advantage? Advantage toggle. There we go. So, first one's a miss. That's a hit. So 6 damage. Pure. Alright, now, people are closer. Oh. You can do that twice. Well, not do it twice, but... see, you used a... So, you already used a 3rd level spell slot. Yeah. Let's do it. I'm gonna do this. And how many times does that do it? When you cast a spell using an additional ray. Okay. Okay, so... Shoot, I should have kept that open because she's gonna be doing that 4 times. Where the heck is it? Not flaming sphere, scorching ray. Alright, and each of these are going at Silvar. 21 hits, 12 misses, 17 misses, 23 hits. That's not what I wanted. I wanted damage.
God damn, Silvar, just get fire resistance already. Join the cool kids club.
Alright. Actually, wait, before it goes on to his turn. Cantrips. I have to remember those. Nope.
No, we covered the air coconut hope, right?
And those are all actions. Okay. First off, that goes through the thing. There we go. Actually, wait, he's not. So he's originally there. He's going to move this way. Starabon, do you take an attack of opportunity?
Sure. Well, can I do that while prone?
That's right, you are prone.
Jesus fuck, Starabon, stop being prone.
I just ain't got it.
Alright.
He's been turned away.
He stretches forth his sword and mutters some words. Liv?
Yeah, both of them hit. Okay, look, I'm not surprised you work for a church, but that's fucking hypocritical and you know it.
So, you take that much damage and you are moved closer to him 10 feet.
Cool.
So,
you want to move me? I have to deal with that damage.
Yeah, so... Question. How tightly are you holding onto the broom?
Quite tightly. It's quite far up in the air.
Would you mind rolling a strength check for me?
Yeah. That's totally gonna go well with your 10th Liv.
You hold on to the broom.
Good job, Liv. Your hatred is fueling you.
Alright. This fella... he is going to see that, who's the easiest target that he can see? Well, first off, what are your attacks? Not that good. But... nope.
I'm really glad to see this guy's getting gangbanged.
Everyone really said fuck you in particular.
Well, they've called dibsies on one. They're all being nice to her for some reason. They can't get to the flying people, so yeah.
So, first off, he disappears.
Oh, cool. Oh, Liv, sweetheart, honey, you look like shit. What am I saying? You always look beautiful. You have a 20 in charisma. But you do look quite beat up. And since, she, just sort of, like, winks at fucking Chomper is like, yes, I know that it's your job, but like, I'm literally bleeding out of my hole that I got stabbed by a fucking archdevil. Cut me some slack, okay?
No.
To which point, wait, I can only use, that's right. To which point, bonus action, since Chomper is actually nice to her, unlike Arson.
What?
Which, not even true, but okay. Weird flex.
She, pats the fucking Fiona stab wound, and it stitches itself closed as she heals herself for 22 points of damage, and looks significantly less fucked up. To which point, she's like, yeah, you're a hypocritical bastard, you know that? She says things that none of the people who understand fantasy Greek dare repeat in good company. Followed by
especially Fleur.
Yes, currently especially Fleur. And then an incantation, and she casts an incantation in fantasy fucking Babylonian as hey, he is wearing plate, correct?
Yes.
Wonderful. Paladin Toaster, let's go.
Oh, right. Gotta get out of that, and since he's casting down his armor, it doesn't really make sense to... Doesn't really make sense to roll the save.
Might as well, but it's gonna take him an hour. And if he's alive in an hour, then we're all dead. Wait, she's also moving. Is Chomper currently on her or no?
No, you were moved 10 feet. Chomper's flying.
Oh, okay. So, she'll fly 10 feet up, interact with an object, fucking grasp onto Chomper, that way she's also pulled back, and then, wait, no, I need to actually fucking use the ruler, my god. She is, yes, she's gonna move the fuck out of dodge. She's gonna make this as annoying as physically possible for this bastard. And she is grasping onto Chomper.
Let's see, where did you move? You moved over there.
As soon as she comes to a stop, she'll let Chomper out from that grip of, please don't fucking leave me. And let Chomper rest in the room.
Oh, wait, I accidentally skipped Libertas.
Libertas.
Shoot, where did Libertas go? Where did he go? Oh, there he is. There. Okay. Libertas has no other option but to stop raging. And
he's going to anger management. Always believed in him.
Well, he can't attack anything, and he needs to drop rage in order to cast a spell.
I know, I'm just making a joke.
That's a hit. 15. Fire damage to the Aarakocra. Sterabon.
Awesome. I guess I get a up first. But, I guess I go to the only person that I think I can bite nearby, which is the paladin. Much as Liv hates him, he's also the only one I'm actually here.
He's
Those
also
make
being
the
cooked
face.
to a medium well, but yes.
That's a book, isn't it? Sounds painful, Sure, I guess
My point being is that don't use the grapple ability of a bite.
That's a hit.
For that.
That's a hit. 15 piercing damage.
Is it a girl?
I believe Allosaurus also has multi-attack. You can stomp him too.
I believe I put it in the stats.
Yeah.
Did
So
you?
you can, yeah. Allosaurus can also use the stomp attack on the same turn that it uses bite attack.
I don't see. Hold on.
If I remember correctly. I might be thinking of the wrong theropod.
You might be thinking of the T-Rex, but let's see
I'm
here.
pretty sure they do.
Melee, pounce.
Bestiary.
It doesn't say here.
Nope, that's items.
No, they don't have multi-attack, do they? And you move fast enough to have pounds.
It's T-Rex who has
Yeah.
multi-attack.
That doesn't surprise me, but unfortunate.
Alright. This guy. Let's see, what's the range of that spell? Wrong thing. Not that one, this one. No, that's Scorching Ray. I don't want Scorching Ray, I want the other spell. Yeah, that's a fun one. And that is a 5-foot sphere. So, that's going to be large for the moment, but I'm going to switch it over to what it's supposed to be. Cast it right there. And I think both Alobon and Swolvar.
It doesn't actually immediately do damage.
Okay, then.
It only says if they end their turn there.
Well, in that case, it appears in Ram's Silvar.
No, you can't move it on the same turn.
Right. Creature dex save. It says as a bonus action.
I don't think you do. Yeah, well then, never mind. Have a chat for Silvar. You should have just gotten fire resistance.
So, you ram a creature against a sphere. The sphere stops moving. When you move the sphere, right?
Yeah, well, I mean, if you can do it on the same turn that you create it, then if you're ramming it into Silvar, then Silvar gets fucked.
Oh, he has to make the saving throw, which is Dex.
So Silvar gets fucked.
Yeah, and hold on, I have to roll the damage for that spell. So... why not cast it at that level? Wow. So 15 damage. Swolvar's not looking too hot.
Actually, he's looking quite hot.
Well, you know what I mean.
Slightly charbroiled, to be exact.
Sora, you doing anything?
Let me check. She doesn't want to break concentration, so that's a problem. She doesn't want to fucking nuke her own party. That's a problem.
Fleur is pretty hurt.
Problematic that she can't nuke her own party.
Sora does kind of look a bit dismayed that she can't nuke her own party. Something tells you that she did it in her past. So she will turn around to Fleur, pull Fleur in close, and in a move that would normally send Liv into a blind rage if she wasn't focused on somebody else. Kiss Fleur and cast Cure Wounds.
Okay, so Arsa is going to just Naruto run all the